Hello everybody. In January 2015, my wife and I went on vacation to the Philippines. While we were there, I really wanted to see how they make charcoal in the jungle. This video shows that process. Hope you enjoy. So unfortunately, I missed the filming of the first step of them placing logs into the starburst pattern at the bottom of the pit. But they told me it had two purposes. The first one's for ventilation, and the second one is a great indicator when the charcoal's done. They said you can tell when the charcoal's done when you pull on those logs and the next to come all the way out, and they said then you're good to go. Now, most of the wood they're using today, it came from a mahogany tree that got pretty tore up in a recent storm. I believe they told me it actually got hit by lightning and was dying anyway, so it didn't matter. Now, the rest of the wood that they're using is just leftover from previous times when it didn't quite make it to charcoal. And I also asked, now, do they only use hardwood or do they prefer to use hardwood? And they said it doesn't matter. Normally they just collect whatever is on the ground and they just save it up until they have enough to make charcoal. Now the pile of wood is at a good height and it's time to encapsulate it. Now they're placing bamboo poles all around the pile and it's going to be secured down with a vine. The sides are being made from banana tree bark and straws being placed on the top of the pile of wood and between the bark and the wood. Now any air gaps that they find, they're going to pack that full of straw to prevent smoke from escaping. After the straw is added, dirt is placed on top to create a smoke-tight seal. Now my favorite part, lighting the pile on fire with a gas-soaked torch. And after the fire gets going underneath, I believe they put straw in front for smoke control, and they're filling any holes that they had missed. Now, at this point, it's just a waiting game. Unfortunately, it may take 8 hours or longer for this to finish for a pile this size. Unfortunately, we didn't have 8 hours to watch it finish, then wait for it to cool, and then watch them dig out the coal. But here's a large piece left over from the last batch, and this should give you a good idea of what it looks like when it's finished. Now this is pretty close to the size bag that you would get from all that wood. The whole thing sells for around $8 and has a ton of uses. But here's my favorite, a charcoal powered iron. Just because you live off grid doesn't mean you have to have wrinkly clothes. Alright, thank you for watching as always. Take care and God bless.